Hi guys, my name's Lucy Underdown, or Lucy Unders on Instagram. I'm a UK strongwoman, and today you are watching World's Strongest Fan.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. First up, it's Dennis Kohlroos training for the German Championships. Following on from him, it's Nicholas Camby. That's 181 kilos or 400 pounds, and that moved really well. We now move into the bench press, and here is Sam Salome doing a reverse grip for 3 reps. The weight, 220 kilos or 485 pounds. Next up, it's Daniel Zamani. He's also back on the bench. The weight today, 250 kilos or 551 pounds for 4 reps. Next up, we join Sam McCormack out in New Zealand. He's a really strong presser. He's also pressing 250 kilos or 551 pounds for 4 reps with no spotter, and also doing that final rep with a really long pause. We now move into some overhead pressing, and here doing a medley is Callan Swadling. That barbell looking really easy. Next up, it's an axle, up onto his belt, flipping it up to his chest, and overhead with ease. We've now got a log press, 125 kilos or 275 pounds in a one motion. And finally, it's a loaded dumbbell, this one weighing in at 65 kilos or 143 pounds. Now next up, and also pressing a dumbbell, it's Dan Hewson. The weight of this, 97 kilos or 213 pounds. Next up, it's Nick Hadge, pressing from the rack. The weight today, 179 kilos or 395 pounds. Next up, we join John Stephen Corabooth, also known as Coco. He's training in his gym, Coco's Gym on the Gold Coast. That's 190 kilos or 418 pounds. He's really good at that event. We now move into some log pressing, and first up, it's Sean May. The weight of his log today is 150 kilos or 330 pounds. Next up, we join Mitchell Hooper, and he's doing a log complex. First up, he does it in one motion or a Viper press. Next up, he does it strict, and the final rep is a push press. The weight, 153 kilos or 337 pounds. Next up, it's England's Strongest Man 2022, Ryan Bennett. He said, I had a quick session down at Koru Gym. The weight on his log, 160 kilos or 352 pounds for 2 reps. He says, I managed 160 kilos for a double, and I'm happy with how everything is feeling at the moment. We now move out to Germany, and here is Dennis Biesenbach, lifting 185 kilos or 407 pounds. He's a really good log presser and fights it through for a good rep. Next up, it's Bobby Thompson. He's decided to press from the rack today, but it is a strict rep. The weight, an incredible 200 kilos or 441 pounds, and he says in his post he's feeling really strong. We now move into some squatting, and first up, it's Susanna Toth. She says, my knee was not happy today, but we did it thanks to my little knee holding on. Only 11 days to go now, and I'm hoping to hit more than 180 kilos on the platform. Next up, it's Laura Vogelsang, squatting 250 kilos or 551 pounds. She says, this was my top set this morning. Now next up, it's Shane Flowers, who says, my weak link is yoke, but more specifically, it's my lower leg conditioning, which he's working on here, and he rounds out the first half of today's video.
Pojď, dawaj. No. Yes. Pojď do něj. Pojď do něj. Yes. Pojď, zaber. Pojď, ještě zkus. Yes. Nice. Get down.
Now we're into the second part of today's video, and we kick off with the deadlift section. First up, it's Kim Hicks, pulling 145 kilos or 320 pounds for 4 reps, not having done it in a while, but looking like a pro. Next up, we join Hathor Bjornsson, who's getting ready, potentially for a fight with Tyson Fury. Can you imagine? Even if an exhibition, it will be a good show. Next up, we join another deadlifter. Here is Nadia Stowers, pulling 226 kilos or 500 pounds. She's also looking strong today. We now move out to Ireland, and here is Gemma O'Morda pulling 245 kilos or 540 pounds for her new personal best. Next up, it's Andy Bolton. Awesome to see him pulling again. This is 272.5 kilos or 600 pounds for 2 reps, and he says they're moving pretty good. Now next up, it's Lucy Unders, about to break unofficially her current world record in the deadlift. This is 302.5 kilos or 667 pounds. It's done in the gym, and you just know if she gets to do it in competition, it's going to be easy. Next up, it's Dave Williams. He's training hard, pulling 325 kilos or 716 pounds for 3 reps. He says, it's the heaviest I've gone since hurting my knee at the Fit Expo, but here it is, and it certainly felt heavy today. Now following on from Dave, we join Dean Sykes. He's getting ready to pull 340 kilos or 750 pounds. Next up, it's another lifter. This is Shane Nye, pulling from a height of 18 inches. The weight, 360 kilos or 793 pounds for 2 reps. Next up, it's powerlifter Yuri Belkin, pulling sumo 380 kilos or 838 pounds for 2 reps. Next up, it's another powerlifter. This is Jamal Browner. He says 400 kilos or 882 pounds for 3 reps conventional. This was at the end of my SBD day. I was feeling a little ambitious and hoping to get 5 reps, but not today. And it's great news for Eamon Harford, pulling a new gym personal best. It's 410 kilos or 904 pounds. He puts up a bit of a fight, but gets it done. Next up, I've got some competition news, and it comes from the Arnold Classic UK. This year, the prize pot is £94,000. It will be split between all of the events and all of the athletes, so hopefully the guys and girls coming top 3 will get some good money. Now seeing us out today, it's Alex Simon, also known as Godly Strong, and for good reason. Here he is pulling 360 kilos or 793 pounds for 5 reps. That's a new personal best for him. Anyway guys, that's it from me today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and I'll catch you again as always on the next one.
Come on, Lunas. Nice. Easy, come on, big speed. Nice, good. Oh,